What's up, guys? It's Jonathan with One Big Impact. You're probably like, you're supposed to be taking time off. You know what? I like making videos. And if I'm inspired to make a video all of a sudden, well, that's what I do. This video is actually a shout out to Isabel Brown, aka Little Sucker. No, but and she asked a question, or she pondered the question a couple weeks ago. She said, "What do you do when people are basically like negative against your journey, or they're just like the naysayers, or they're dragging you down, or they're not helping you out, or just whatever? You know what I mean? Like people are just like blah 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 blah. You can do nothing." Okay, so I'll talk about it a little bit, and I'm gonna make this a personal experience as well as like a projection experience for Isabel. Now, Isabel, I know there's certain people in your life. I'm not stupid. You know, I know your boss is a butthole sometimes when it comes to. Now, calm down. Your boss might have heard that. Your boss is amazing in so many aspects, as are many people. But I do know that she has challenged you with food and drive-throughs and things like that. Although she's a very kind boss and a very loving boss and stuff like that, a lot of people don't understand this specific part of our journey. And a lot of people will think, or they're under the impression, maybe like your boss, that they're doing something kind for you. And technically, they are. They really are. They're being nice to you. They're reaching out and saying, here's some food from my heart to your heart. And what I have to say with that is pick out a meal. Pick out a meal. Is it $5, $10? Pick out a meal. Say, you know what? Is it okay if I get that? And they go, yeah, okay. Okay, sorry, I'm on a diet. Can I just have the $8? And they're gonna be like, what? And it's just like, all you gotta do is tell, and it'll be funnier than anything. Honestly, I've done it. But it'll kind of bring into perspective how important something is to you, and maybe rise up a conversation that probably just needs to be discussed in a more relaxed way. So a lot of times there's too much tension around your changing life and your changing eating habits and stuff like that. And the tension is only self-induced. If I have changed the way I eat, which honestly I avoid, it's like once every 2 weeks I put myself in the possibility to be able to be in a scenario in which I could potentially mess up. Meaning, if I do social outings, it's only going to be once every couple weeks. And it's literally for a 24-hour period and not much more than that. I will say I've avoided like things like relationships. I've avoided things like going out and hanging out. Now, those are obviously part to do with my part to do my relationship with my YouTube and you guys. Dragging me down. No, I'm just kidding. But you know what I mean? Like I'm focused on goals. I'm focused on achieving health and stuff like that. And I'm being honest with myself that it could be a little bit more difficult if I were to incorporate a relationship because I had some problems with food and stuff like that with a previous relationship. Then, and I'm not saying that's the way to go, but you have to kind of know what your triggers are, what your weaknesses are, and just pay attention to them. You know, I know Isabel, her husband is amazing. Okay, he's amazing. They are the most beautiful, adorable couple in the world. But her husband's not like on board with Atkins. I think he tried it for a few days, and it's not what he wanted to do, and that's fine. The thing that is coolest about everything in this life, in this world, is that everybody's unique, and we have to do our best to be able to uh, celebrate people's differences rather than get frustrated about them. Because I could get frustrated about somebody not being on the same meal plan as me and constantly hitting me with different kinds of foods and stuff like that. But to be honest, it just grows my strength. It's just life's way of saying, hey, here's something. I'm going to challenge you. You strong enough to get through that? John, are you strong enough to say no today? You know, are you strong enough to say, you know what, that's not for me. I'm working on my goals and I'm focusing. And I do it a lot. And sometimes it could be difficult. I'm not going to lie. It can be really hard. And for a lot of us, it's really hard. But I think the most important thing that you have to remember is that each one of those things, after you put it in your belt and you say, you know what, I did good. I did good. I did good today. as you put those things in your belt or your pocket or whatever, your pocket fills up. And as your pocket fills up with that little bit of strength at a time, little bit, little bit, little bit, little bit, when something major blows up in your life or something like that, you have the ability to be able to say, you know what, that's not for me. I will say there's some honorable mentions. I won't name people, but I know some people in the family, in the group, Healthy Living for a Healthy Life, that have made it through some amazingly difficult experiences lately, and they did it and passed with flying colors. And you know who I'm talking about. Also, in addition to that, you have to make sure that you separate yourself from people that are not like-minded. And there will be people in this group that are not on the same mindset that you are. And there's people in this family. And I'm not saying it to be mean or anything like that. I'm just saying there's a lot of different levels of... You can go into a gym, okay? You can go into a gym right now, for example. You go into that gym, right? You go into LA Fitness, right down the street, my gym. My gym. What are you going to see? You're going to see 200 people, and they're all working out, and they're all getting fit. But I promise you, if you walk up to each and every one of those 200 people, every one of them, and this is just talking about their health journey, every one of them is going to have some different explanation. If you had them all write down a paragraph about their journey, there's going to be guys that have been working out for 25 plus years and their arms are ginormous. They're just jacked. And their only focus in life is to be as big, as amazing as possible. They talk about their macros. They talk about how exactly they work out every day, how exactly they don't make no excuses. And literally that is the one factor that matters most to them. Then you're going to get a mom, maybe a single mom, that says, you know what, I just come here to sit on the freaking exercise bike and put my kids in the child care for a couple hours because I just need to breathe. I just need to breathe. And this is my relaxation. So please remember, just because we are all on a journey does not mean we're all on the journey in the same sense. So you have to make sure, and I'm not saying that in a bad way, just think about it. You're, for instance, little sucker, your husband may be on a health journey and you may be on a health journey, but those two health journeys can be defined in a completely different way. One can be expanding, your husband could be working on expanding his knowledge or making sure he drinks a little bit more water each day, or getting a little bit more active and going to walk with your new puppy or something like that. And your journey could be like, you know what, balls to the wall. I quit Zumba, I got a treadmill, I'm running my ass off, I want to see change, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't make his or any other person's journey less significant or more significant or anything. It's just the way things are. The most important thing that you can do on a journey like this is just have people that are like-minded around you. Meaning, if you are getting healthy, surround yourself with healthy people or people that want to get healthy. That's Healthy Living for a Healthy Life. That is the big umbrella. Healthy Living for a Healthy Life is the spot in which we can all converge. Now you got to remember, there's going to be 25% of people that are not low carb. There's going to be 25% of people that are Atkins. There's going to be 25% of people that are keto. There's going to be 25% of people that are vegan. And this is going to be anywhere you go in life, just like the gym scenario, just like at home scenario, just like if you go to a restaurant scenario, there's going to be people that are ordering healthy options and watching their portions, not taking home doggy bags. And then there's going to be somebody completely different that will be focusing on, maybe it's their cheat day, or maybe they're gorging themselves, or whatever. It's everybody, and that doesn't mean I'm not shaming anybody. Gorge away if it's your day. I don't care. Do what you want. But the important thing is just try to keep people around you that are positive and that you have the ability to bounce back and forth off of. Now, even with somebody like your husband or anybody else that's around you, maybe your boss or anybody, and this goes for everybody. This is not just Isabel, okay? We all have these things in our lives. Sometimes a really good tactic in order to be able to have somebody assist you on your journey is something like asking somebody, especially if guys, okay, I'm a guy. You guys know that, right? I'm a guy. I'm a guy. I'm a guy, and 90% of in relationships, 90% of women come to the man with their problems. The problem is, and that's what a relationship should be. You should be able to share. You should be able to be there for each other and stuff like that. The problem when it comes to a guy is we all want to fix stuff. We want to fix your problems. I'm going to be honest. From the stuff I've learned in my life, 99% of the time, the woman doesn't want you to fix anything. Unless it's her car or something like that. And then, yeah, go fix the damn tire. But if she's telling you about her problems and stuff, she just wants you to listen. She wants you to be there for her. She doesn't want you to go to her boss and kick her boss's butt and freak out on everybody and cause a scenario. Do you know why I know those things? Because I've done that, okay? I've done that. I've been the guy that went and freaked out and tried to save the day and stuff like that. And it's not necessarily what they want. But I will say you can use that as a good tactic. So if you're trying to find out more about your journey, or you're trying to get people to not really jump on board, but accept and understand your journey a little bit more, ask them, hey, what do you know about Atkins? Hey, I'm trying to figure this thing about this thing. Do you think you could help me? Because being the fixers with guys, being the fixers, we want to fix your problem. You got a problem? I'll start searching the internet right away. What can I do to fix what the problem is? You know what I mean? So get people on your side. You know, get people on your side because they're probably health-minded, and the complete opposite of that is people that aren't, and people that don't care about your journey, people that are just in it for whatever, and maybe they're not even in it at all. Maybe they drink beer, they do drugs, they like dramatic stuff, they're causing problems in your life, they're fighting, they're obnoxious, they're nothing to do with health, whatever. You know, they don't care. If they died tomorrow, they wouldn't care. They'd be pissed. They'd be calling you up, texting you from wherever they went. You know, causing problems and stuff like that. If that's the type of person you have in your life, you got to do your best to separate yourself and get yourself away from them, because it's not healthy. And your journey revolves around health, being healthy, having a healthy mind, having a healthy spirit, feeling good about yourself. And if anybody in your life makes you feel bad, you have to get away from that. You have to get away from them, or at least distance yourself until you're strong enough to be able to protect yourself, because you're amazing and it's your journey, you know. And if these things are constantly dragging you down, it's important that you focus on that and you understand what kind of effect that has on you. You guys, I hope you guys like our video. Please give it a thumbs up if you do. Have a beautiful day. Be stronger than your excuses. Remember to spread love, not hate. In the links in the description below, I will put a link to our Facebook group, Healthy Living for a Healthy Life. If you're sharing things, that's fine. If you're looking for recipes, that's fine. If you want support on your new diet or your new way of eating or anything like that, because it's not a diet, it's a way of life. It's a lifestyle change. It's a complete change. It's a complete change in a mindset. We welcome you. If you're selling stuff, if you're bullying, if you want to be mean or offensive to people, there's other groups for you, but this is not the one. We're an amazing group full of amazing, amazing members. Have a beautiful day, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.